All right, guys, welcome to today. Today is day 27. Good morning from wherever you're coming from today. And thank you for joining me on our 8-Figure Club Coaching and ClickFunnels Support 30-day series. Today's day 27, and I'm super excited what I'm going to be talking about today because, guys, today is all about 9 conditions or requirements, if you will, that I look for when investing into an online business or into a partnership opportunity, okay? So I want to show you these 9 conditions or 9 requirements that I'm going to talk about in this video are so vital. And so if you don't have, I want to preface this, if you don't have all 9 of these conditions, that doesn't mean that I won't invest into you or your business. That doesn't mean that I won't help you take your business to the next level. That doesn't mean that. What it means is that we've got some work to do, okay? We've got some work to do, and that's exciting, isn't it? Now, I'm excited about these 9 conditions because literally if you have these 9 conditions in place, there won't be nothing that can stop you from blowing past this 2 Comma Club award and getting into the 8-Figure Club quickly, okay? If you have these 9 conditions in place, which I'm going to talk about today, you will be able to break records, you will be able to shatter and go straight to the top, okay? Which that's my goal for you, okay? And that's why I'm doing these video series, right? So I hope that you have watched. If you guys are just jumping in, like if you're just jumping in today and you haven't watched day 1 through 26, I encourage you to go binge watch those, okay? Go to YouTube, search for Bryan Dulaney, subscribe to my channel, and every day we upload those videos and put them on YouTube so that you can watch them there as well, okay? Now, for those of you that are just tuning in, maybe this is the first video that you've seen so far out of these 27 days. Today's day 27, right? Guys, grab your free golden ticket. We have a limited supply of these golden ticket USB drives that are loaded with our 7-figure and our 8-figure everlasting funnels, emails, and scripts for 3 different categories. Experts, so if you're an author, speaker, coach, you're a consultant, you're a purpose-driven entrepreneur, these funnels will be relevant for you. If you're an agency, like a marketing agency, branding agency, a funnel developer, an advertising agency, I put our 7 and our 8-figure, okay, funnels, emails, and scripts that allowed us to get into the 8-Figure Club Award at Funnel Hacking Live this year. Okay, so you get that as well. And you get our e-commerce funnels, emails, and scripts that are responsible for producing over 7 figures as well. Okay, I'm super excited about that. So if you run an e-commerce store, you sell physical products, grab this USB, guys. Get the wisdom. Some of my clients pay me upwards of $100,000 for the contents that I'm giving you for free. All I ask is that you pay for the shipping and handling, and we'll ship it anywhere in the world. Right now, we have packages that are flying around the world to Australia, to the United Kingdom, all over the world, Canada, I mean all over the world, all over the country, right this very minute. And I'm excited for those of you who have already claimed your free golden ticket, and for 5 people, 5 lucky winners, okay? Just like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. 5 lucky winners will get an opportunity to spend an entire day with my team and I in beautiful San Diego, California, where we'll dive into creating the fastest path to making you $1 million a month or $1 million a year, whatever it is that you are looking to create in your life and in your business. And it doesn't matter if you're just starting out or you're already crushing it, okay? I have clients that come in who are already doing $5 million, $10 million, $25, $50 million. I've had people come through our doors, sit down with us for an entire day to map out the future of their business, their funnels, their offers, and their advertising strategy. So guys, grab your free golden ticket, USB drive loaded with all of the amazingness that we have on here, plus video training to break down each and every step. You know, if I was to sell this, I'd sell this for $1,000 or $2,000 as a course, but I decided to do it a little differently and just completely disrupt the market. So take advantage of it while we still have these available. We will not be doing these forever, okay? There's a limited supply of these golden tickets, so grab your golden ticket, okay, guys? Now, if you have any questions about today's topic, okay, or you have something brewing, right? Please drop a comment below this video. I would love to answer any questions that you may have, okay? We got a great question that came in last night, and I'm super excited to answer that question today. Nicole, you're gonna get that question answered today, and I'm excited to answer it. We're gonna answer questions shortly, but let's first dive into these 9 conditions. Well, why don't we, okay? Now, these are the 9 conditions, or requirements, if you will, that I look for when I'm presented with an online business opportunity or when I'm presented with a new partnership, okay? I'm looking through the lens of these 9 conditions. And many times, 95 times out of 100, these 9 conditions are not met, okay? 95 times out of 100, these conditions are not met. And many times, people like you come to our team and I to help you to build these 9 conditions into your business. Because when you have these 9 conditions in play, there is nothing stopping you from blowing past the 2 Comma Club award and getting into the 8-figure club like we have done time and time again now. Okay, guys? So number 1 is thought leadership, okay? Bringing expertise plus contribution plus disruption to your market. Okay, I've talked about this in previous days, right? Leading up to today. That's why it's important. You go back, binge watch, start with video 1 and come all the way up to day 26 and meet me back here at day 27 to get some of the foundational principles of building an 8-figure business, okay? But I talk about thought leadership, and thought leadership is so important. The example that I use is ClickFunnels is a great example, okay? Russell Brunson couldn't figure out how to sell ClickFunnels by itself, okay? He had trouble, okay? I remember I was with Russell at Traffic and Conversion Summit before ClickFunnels ever even launched, okay? I remember being with him at that event and literally him asking me, hey, what do you think about this name? We're calling it this, but we're thinking about calling it ClickFunnels. And I remember saying, man, I love that name. ClickFunnels is great. The other one is not so much, just saying. But he ended up going with ClickFunnels. And the thing about it was he couldn't sell it until he added thought leadership to the equation, okay? What happened? He got invited to speak an event, had to sell a $1,000 product. So he took ClickFunnels software and he combined it with his thought leadership, expertise, wisdom, insights, right? Simplifying processes for people, okay, to help them on their journey. And he merged them together. And the power of the 2 together, software plus thought leadership, boom, ClickFunnels took off, and it's now over a $100 million company, okay? Success leaves clues, right? Okay, second one that I want to drive this point home further is Bulletproof Coffee. Bulletproof Coffee is amazing. Dave Asprey disrupted the industry of coffee, okay? And he's working on it. He's got a long ways to go because people are conditioned, right, to drink certain things. Starbucks, Folgers, I mean, all types of crazy coffee that has neurotoxins in it. Now, not all coffee has neurotoxins, but what Dave Asprey has found is that most have neurotoxins. So basically, think about it. If you're drinking coffee that has neurotoxins, and I think they found like over 40 different neurotoxins in normal coffee, okay? So if your coffee has neurotoxins, think about it before you take the next sip, right? It's so important, guys. The things that we put in our body affect our performance, affect our clarity, affect our perspective, affect our energy, and that impacts everything. It impacts our business, it impacts our friendships, our relationships, and it impacts our families, okay? So Dave Asprey's amazing, right? He disrupted, okay? Important, okay? Keyword for thought leaders is that we look to make a disruption in the market and to command attention through that disruption. Dave Asprey's disruption, okay, was neurotoxin coffee, okay? I don't know about you, but I don't want to be sipping on coffee that has neurotoxins in it, right? I need every cell in my brain firing and on point, right? Now, how did he combine his thought leadership? Well, he wrote a book, Headstrong. Phenomenal book. So he brought his thought leadership in the form of a book. Then he also has created curriculum. He also has certified human performance coaches which is an awesome title, by the way. I love that. Okay, something I'm actually considering going through myself, just because I'm fascinated with the human body and how we can increase our levels of performance, right? But when he married the two together, Dave Asprey has a $100 million plus company. He has products and he has thought leadership, okay? I can go on and on and on. Look at Robert Kiyosaki. Robert Kiyosaki, known in the real estate investing space, okay? He brought in Rich Dad, Poor Dad, but he also has a large portfolio of investments in real estate, okay? Now, if he didn't have those investments in real estate, we probably wouldn't be as compelled to listen to his thought leadership, okay? So he needed the results in his business, right? The real estate investments and the cash flow that those produce, and then he had a platform to speak on, okay? So important you get that one, okay? So he had the business producing results, then brought that results and the wisdom of what he learned in his business to the table and started teaching thought leadership in the conversation of opening people's eyes to the power of real estate, okay? And what he learned from his rich dad and what he learned from his poor dad. That book has transformed so many people's thought processes and you know, around money. It's absolutely phenomenal, right? But it was the combination of the both that allowed him to flourish, right? He's speaking, he's writing books, he's creating curriculum, he's creating coaching programs, multi-million-dollar thought leadership company, right? And multi-million-dollar business investing in real estate and land and all that type of fun stuff, right? Combine them together and boom, he's a rock star, right? I can go on and on and on, guys. Tony Robbins, look at what he produces. Thought leadership and products. The guy's a billionaire. He's a billionaire for a reason. He's combined thought leadership and products and services and software, brought them together, and he has a beautiful brand, right? Now he's built it over 30 years, okay? But it's not bad. The guy's worth $5 billion, not too shabby, right? And he's a powerful influence for the world. So the first condition is thought leadership, okay? I want you to start thinking about becoming a thought leader. Maybe even doing one of the exercises that I mentioned before and posting in your phone. I am a thought leader, okay? How does a thought leader think, behave, and operate? Start following other thought leaders, okay? Listen to what they have to say. Listen to what, you know, how they speak, okay? The way they communicate, okay? Stop modeling thought leaders and you'll become a thought leader yourself. It doesn't matter where you're starting out. Just choose to be it, okay? If you choose to be it, you will become it if you're committed to that process, okay? So important, okay? Well, I have people come to me all the time and say, Bryan, I just want to build a lead generation system. I don't want to be a thought leader, okay? And it's hard for me to get behind that because of the compounding effect of becoming a thought leader. I know deep down that anybody who's a competitor of yours who's going to bring lead generation and thought leadership to the table and marry them together, they're going to be the dominant force in the market, okay? That's just the day and age we live in, okay? Number two, an irresistible offer, okay? An offer that cannot be refused. I got an offer that you can't refuse, right? From, there was that Italian movie, I forget. But having an irresistible offer is so important, okay? Sometimes we spend days, maybe sometimes even weeks, thinking through and processing what it takes to go through to create a winning offer, okay? Something that's irresistible, something that the market that you serve desperately desires, okay? Now there's ways to create winning offers. I've talked about a 4-part offer creation formula in a previous video. So go back and watch that video if you haven't watched it. But having an irresistible offer is one of the 9 conditions that I look for before investing into an online business or into a partnership that I'm gonna help take to the next level, okay? So important, okay? And if you don't have this, that's okay, okay? Don't worry about it. We can help you create an irresistible offer for your market that trumps all of your competitors, okay? I'm confident of that. Number 3, everlasting funnels, okay? These funnels are important that they can, number 1, stand the test of time. Number 2, you can scale them up or down at any time that you want, at your will, and there's market stability, okay? So an everlasting funnel to me is a funnel that you can turn on or off whenever you want, right? Okay, you can spend $1,000 a day and pump traffic to it, or you can spend nothing. You can spend $10,000 a day, or you can spend nothing, right? But you have something, a process in which people go through where you're capturing leads, converting sales, and creating a community of raving fans, okay? The 7 steps of a perfect funnel system, right? Again, if you haven't watched those videos, go back and binge watch those videos to come up to speed with what it takes to create your own perfect funnel system for your business, right? Okay, so an everlasting funnel is important, okay? That's another condition. Number 4, bulletproof sales process, okay? So it's so important, okay? A lot of our digital assets are sales, there are sales engines, okay? But there should be a combination, in my experience, and in my looking back over the last decade of building things, there should be a combination of online and offline selling and sales processes and systems, okay? How you communicate with leads, how you communicate with buyers, and it's not gonna be done all through the internet, okay? The most successful campaigns that I've produced have an element of online and an element of offline, and then we marry those together, and that's when it sings, and that's when we're able to get into that 8-figure club within record times, okay? So marrying those two together, but having them dialed. Now, what am I talking about here? Well, do you have KPI systems in place? A system of understanding, okay, how much every lead is worth, okay? Who's talking to that person, and then are they enrolling in the next step of your process? Okay? Are you ascending them up your value ladder, if you will, right? Okay, so that's another element. That's the 4th element, or 4th component, right, or condition of having a winning offer, okay? Number 5, a dialed in fulfillment, okay? So what I mean by dialed in fulfillment is that you have SOPs, okay? Standard operating procedures for, okay, the fulfillment of your products or services, okay? Dialed in. Okay, dial in to the point where it's practically flawless, okay? There's a process, everyone in your company understands that process, and you just, every day you continue to pump people through that process, and the way that they come out of that process is raving fans. They love the process, they love your brand. Okay, that's what we're going for, right? We're going for creating that community and tribe of raving fans that rally behind a new identity. Right? So, dialed in fulfillment is important. Number 6, a strong, stable value ladder. Okay? Most people that I see that are new online are only looking to create a step stool. Okay? I propose that you expand your vision a little and let's create a ladder, okay? A ladder of offers, but let's make them strong, okay? Serving the market, and let's make them stable, okay? Let's make them stable, okay? Now, if your value ladder right now isn't strong or stable, don't worry about it, okay? You're in the process of creating a value ladder of offers and services that are strong and stable. And again, if this is something that you need help with, I'd be more than happy to jump on a call, or better yet, spend an entire day with my team and I here in beautiful San Diego, California, and let's map out what that value looks like or should look like for your business, right? Every product and service that you're selling must also be an irresistible offer, in my opinion, right? And your conversion rates will dictate whether it's an irresistible offer or not, right? Like if your conversion rates are low, okay, then that's not irresistible. If they're high, then you know you've got a winner, right? There are many funnels we'll launch, okay, where a few of the products will sing, some of the other products won't, right? And we'll just have to move them out and move something else in. That's all part of the process, guys. That's all part of the game that we're playing here, okay? All right, that's number 6. Number 7 is unlimited traffic, okay? I like fishing, if I can, in oceans, okay? Rather than ponds, streams, or lakes, right? So fish in oceans where there are hungry buyers galore, rather than fishing maybe in a pond or a lake or worse, a stream where you're relying on a few fish to trickle down, okay, to jump into your business, right? Okay, so I like to have unlimited traffic. Okay, now remember, you never, ever, 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 ever have a traffic problem. You only ever have an offer first and then a funnel problem. Okay, so if we dial in your offer, make it irresistible, okay, then we build the funnel for that offer to exist in, right? So people have a process to go through, right, of becoming a lead or a buyer, right? Then we have a winning offer, okay? So unlimited traffic, okay? Fishing in oceans versus lake streams and ponds, right? Okay, number 8, great return on investment, okay? Now, I like to see a great return on investment of time, okay? What we're building, we're putting our time into, okay? Our energy, okay? Because reality is we only have 24 hours in a day, and our resources, so our money, our finances, okay? What we're investing into it, okay? So I like to see a great return on investment. Now, generally speaking, if you have a strong, stable value ladder, it'll always be a great return on investment. Now, if you only have a step stool for a value ladder right now, and you only have a few things that you're trying to sell, okay, it's okay if you have enough lifetime value for that customer, okay? Because at the end of the day, he who can spend more to acquire a customer will always win, right? Now, if your step stool is products that are like $20 and $50 and $100, that's going to be a difficult play for you, okay? It's going to be a little bit of a different play for you, a little bit of a different strategy. Of course, you can make it work. Look at Bulletproof. They sell $20 bags of coffee, okay? But then on the thought leadership side of things, he's got like $7,500 certification coaching programs as well. And think about the hundreds of people that are going into that program every single month, every single week, because he is the thought leader that is attracting other people who want to become like him. Okay, hope that makes sense. But great return on investment, that's one thing that I also look for. And an epic culture is the last condition, plus leadership. Okay, plus leadership. Now, the reason why epic culture is because culture impacts the growth of your organization and it impacts everything, right? Everyone in your organization. Generally speaking, the company that comes to mind is Zappos, right? Zappos, they have an incredible culture. Okay, I forget the valuation of Zappos or how much they're worth, but they're worth a lot of money. And the one thing that they thrive in is culture. Tony wrote a book called Delivering Happiness. Really great book. Really great book. I highly encourage you take a look at that book and take a look at any work that Tony Zappos has created. Okay? But again, look at him, right? He's a thought leader and he sells shoes online, right? Like he has an e-commerce store, okay? And thought leadership, okay? He merged those together and boom, he's a category king in what he does. Okay, I hope this is beginning to make some sense, guys. So, epic culture, you got to think about it. Okay, if you don't have an epic culture, you will lose people that are on your team and in your organization to other companies that do focus on culture, that do understand leadership and culture. You will lose those people in your organization. I was talking to someone this week that, you know, they lost. They basically lost someone in their organization to another person that I know that I was talking to because the culture of the company that that person was working in was debilitating and it was not a thriving, it certainly wasn't epic, let's put it that way. It wasn't epic, they were outworked, they were overworked, underpaid, and that person left the organization because it wasn't an epic culture, okay? So guys, don't worry. If you don't have all of these conditions, right, built into your business right now, that's okay, okay? We can work together to build each of these 9 things in, right? Okay? Okay, this is what you should strive for. But these are some of the things that I'm looking for, right? I'm looking for, you know, is there a way to create an irresistible offer and an everlasting funnel? And is there a way to get in front of a large audience online, right? Like those are 3 main pillars, right? You got your offers, your funnels, and your traffic. Like without those three things, then it's going to be difficult to scale past the 2 comma club and into the 8-figure club, right? So those are the 9 elements. Now, again, thank you guys for joining me today. Thank you for being here. I'm excited for you to hear this message. If you know anyone that would be blessed by this message, share this video or drop their name in a comment and just tag them in it and let them watch it for themselves, okay? So they can get the help that they need to get unstuck and break through the next level of success and abundance that they so desire, right? And guys, for those of you who are just joining in, okay, or just tuning in to maybe this video, guys, grab your free golden ticket. We've got a limited supply of these golden tickets with our 7-figure and our 8-figure e-commerce, expert, and agency funnels, emails, scripts, and video tutorials to explain the funnels, the emails, and the scripts so you can understand what it takes to really build a 7- and 8-figure business like we've done over and over and over again. And guys, it's free. All you gotta do is pay for the shipping and handling, and we'll ship it anywhere in the world. And there are 3 more of these free golden tickets. Okay, we just had our second winner surface on Sunday. Super excited for Carla. Carla, congratulations for winning one of these tickets. I'm excited to see you here and meet you here in our offices in La Jolla, California, where we get an opportunity to work together to create the fastest path to $1 million a year and $1 million a month for your business. And I'm super excited to have you in town. All right, guys, so let's jump into some questions here, okay? The question from Nicole, and Nicole, here goes, okay? Building a 21-day video series, do I put them behind a login, okay, like in a membership site, or upload them to Facebook and YouTube? And Nicole, that's a great question. Thank you for asking that question. And so let me answer how I would build it, okay? The way that I would build it, okay, you want to think about, okay, the 21 days are meant to build trust, provide massive value, establish relationships, right? And then convert into some type of opportunity to purchase a product or service, okay? So the way that I would build it is, personally, I would build it where there's an opt-in page. They opt in to get a series of videos, okay? And then it's spread out and dripped out over the period of 30 days, okay? That's one way to do it. Now, one call to action could be to upgrade, okay, to get everything loaded into a private membership site with a private Facebook group so you can answer any of their questions, and do that, right, with an upgrade, $7 upgrade, something simple with a $37 bump offer, okay? And then you can start acquiring buyers. You'll start separating the lists out. You'll have a lead list and a buyer list, right? Okay, so that's one way to do it. Another way to do it, okay, completely different, is you can do Facebook Live videos. You could do videos just like this, where you do Facebook Live for 21 days, right? Then you pull that video down, okay? You then upload that to YouTube, okay? You take that YouTube video, you put it on your blog, okay? So now you have a long-term asset in place, and then you use Facebook to advertise to get people to watch those videos and build a trust, build awareness, build credibility with who you are as you serve your market, okay? So really there's 2 ways of doing it. You can put a lead generation, you can put a capture page, right, in the front of it, and then you can deliver it out over time, and they can upgrade to get access to everything, okay? That's one way, one great way, okay? There's a way to supercharge that, which would be to have a coach, okay, to help them go through like 3 videos a day for 7 or 8 days. And then at the end of that, upsell into, and that's where we marry the online and the offline strategies of selling, right? Okay, so that's a good way. We've done that before as well, okay? But it will take having some coaches in place, people that can more so have like a quick 10-minute call, little check-in every day to see how they're progressing on those 3 videos that day, right? So it's like an accelerated process of 21 days brought into about 7 or 8 days with an opportunity to go to the next level at the end of those days. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. I love, Facebook Live because now we can do things like this, where we go live on Facebook, where I provide, insights and lessons that I've learned, bring them to the market, bring them to the world, okay? Build a relationship with you by showing that obviously I know what I'm talking about and that I can provide value to you, okay? And then maybe one day we can work together, right? Okay, so that's why I love Facebook, and then we can advertise these Facebook Live videos, and then we can remarket to the people who have watched 25 or 50% of our videos, and then make an offer to maybe join a webinar, right? Or maybe to do something else, right? But after we build trust, remember the 7 steps of a perfect funnel system, right? Okay, capturing leads, converting sales, creating a community of raving fans, and one of the elements is developing trust, building rapport, building relationships, right? So that's what I would recommend. Again, if you have any other questions, Nicole, I would love to answer any of those questions. Just feel free to drop those questions below in this video, and I'd love to answer them, okay? Will you take on a partnership if one or more of these conditions are not in place? Okay, and that's a great question. Okay, yes, the answer is yes. Every single day, we have people lining up because they need help with their funnel or their offers or their advertising strategy, their traffic, right? And I would say 95 times out of 100, or maybe even 99 out of 100, the 9 conditions are not met. And that's okay, because I would personally love to help you. My team and I specialize in those 9 conditions, okay? And if there's an area of those 9 conditions that we don't specialize in, we have other partners that also specialize in those areas who can help you on your journey to say like establishing your culture, right? Or dialing in your fulfillment, right? Okay, making sure your SOPs are in place. Okay, we've got the lineup for you to make sure you can get where you're looking to go, blowing past that 2 Comma Club award and getting into the 8-figure club, okay? But not because of just the money, but more so because of the impact that you can make in the world, okay? Can I still build a funnel for my business without thought leadership? And I think I've hammered this point across. You can. You can still build a funnel for your business without thought leadership. But I really, truly believe that without thought leadership, you're leaving a lot of money on the table, and your lead acquisition rates will be higher, your conversion rates will be lower, okay? If you're gonna build it, my experience is build it right with thought leadership in the mix, and you'll come strong out of the gate, okay? The reason why we're able to have case studies where we go from 0 to 1.4 million in less than 3 months is because we bring together a product or a service plus thought leadership, marry them together, advertise them to the right audience, and boom, the rest is history, right? Okay, again, guys, if you have any questions about these 9 conditions, okay, please drop a question below this video, send a message in. I'd love to answer any questions that you might have, okay? Now, here's some insights today, guys. With these 9 conditions, it's easy to scale into 8 figures, okay? When you have those 9 conditions that I just mentioned in your business, you will have no problem getting into the 8-figure club, okay? It'll just be a matter of when, not if, okay? I don't know about you, but I like those favors. It's not a matter of when, but it's not a matter of if, but when, right? Almost flip-flop that one. Okay, there's some work to do. It's got a smiley face next to it. There's some work to do, guys. There's some work to do, okay? I would be remiss if I did not tell you that there's some work to do, right? We've got some work to do when it comes to creating a roadmap for success for you. There's some work to do when it comes to creating a winning offer that converts, that irresistible offer that I talked about. There's some work to do with dialing in your fulfillment process and your sales processes, right? There's some work to do when creating a culture that people love and flourish in. There's some work to do when it comes to advertising, whether it be on Facebook or YouTube or Instagram or Google or wherever it might be. There's some work to do, and that should be exciting, right? That should be exciting. You should love what you do. If you don't love what you do, then I recommend getting into something else, okay? Or finding somebody that loves what they do, is passionate about it, and is willing to join your team while you stay being the visionary and being the person that fuels the fire. But you gotta have passion, right? You gotta have passion. You gotta love what you do, okay? So important, okay? We've only got so much time in a day, and we want to spend it wisely with the right people investing into the right things, okay? Number 3, if you don't have these 9 conditions, you need some strategy, right? Your plan should have these 9 conditions build into it. You should be heading in the direction of building these 9 conditions into your business, right? An everlasting funnel that can stand the test of time, an irresistible offer that your market craves and highly desires, unlimited traffic that you can turn on and off at will, right? These are things that you need to get a strategy for. And then eliminate those 2 deadly forces, right? Shiny object syndrome and lone wolf in it, and then plow forward on your path, right? Plow forward on your path to making it a reality. So guys, thank you for tuning in today. Again, thank you. I'll be back here tomorrow on day 28. I'm excited for tomorrow and what's in store for you tomorrow. Okay, if you have any questions about today, about these 9 conditions, about what it really takes, right, to have a thriving, profitable, successful, rewarding business, please drop a comment below this video or send us a message and we'd be more than happy to answer any questions that you might have. And guys, for those of you who have not yet claimed your free golden ticket, go to freegoldenticket.com and claim your free golden ticket, or click the link in the description of this video. You can head on over and you can see a successful campaign. Okay, this campaign is wildly successful. It's been absolutely fun. I believe if you're gonna build funnels, you gotta have some fun, right? Fun is in funnels, right? You gotta have fun at what you're doing. So guys, thank you for tuning in today. I look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow, okay? Day 28, and I hope you have a blessed day. I hope you have a productive day, and I hope you got some massive value and insights out of the lessons that I've learned over the last decade of building funnels, creating winning offers, and driving traffic online. All right, I'll see you back here tomorrow.